We love the interviews at 8:10. It's Thursday. Welcome to Sarah. Sarah is from COC. She is an athletic trainer. Good morning and welcome on this crazy, hectic Thursday. Thank you for being so patient with us, trying to get back into the swing of things after this power outage we had this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Tori. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate the opportunity to tell the community about what we can offer in our sports medicine program at College of the Canyons.
First, I want to hear about you first, Sarah. You've been there 15 years, something like that?
Yes. So
Tell me.
I actually started 2 years as a temporary employee, and then I was hired full-time in 2007. So for the last 15 years, I've been one of 2 full-time athletic trainers who take care of our 400-plus student athletes across our 17 intercollegiate teams. And then I also am an adjunct faculty member in our kinesiology department, specifically teaching sports medicine classes.
Okay, you just said 2 words that would not roll off my tongue at all. I am so proud of you, Sarah. That's an amazing thing. That is an amazing name tag, by the way. I don't know how they get all that on a name tag. Okay, so I have some questions here because I know zero, and so I want our listeners to take all this in case this is really interesting, being interesting to them and they want to participate.
Absolutely.
So what kind of students should enroll in the sports medicine program? And then what kind of training will they get once they enroll? What type of student?
That's an excellent question. So students that are interested in careers in athletic training, which is what I do, orthopedic surgery, or physical therapy would greatly benefit from considering and taking classes in our program. So our sports medicine program offers a certificate in specialization in therapeutic procedures. And the courses in these certificate will give the student the opportunity to learn about basic body movement, common orthopedic injuries and the healing process, and then it will help the student to develop those clinically relevant skills like the application of ultrasound, electrical stimulation, cold, heat, even taping athletic injuries, rehab charting, clinical professionalism, and exercise instruction under credentialed supervision.
You mentioned taping. Now,
Yes,
there are several different types of taping because I personally have been taped a lot. Mm-hmm. And so there's the basic tape for, as far in my world, and you know what? Correct me if I've done any of this incorrectly because there's a big chance that I have. So I know you can tape if you have let's say you have weak ankles, and I've had to tape my ankles to give it strength to do some dancing. Mm-hmm. So there's that kind of tape, like a preventative type of tape.
Yes.
But now all the rage is something called K-tape. Am I saying that right?
Yes. So
what exactly does that do?
So K-tape is short for kinesiology tape.
There's that word again.
And K-tape is basically can be used to help to remove fluid, extra fluid from an area. It can be used to help calm down overactive muscles. It can also be used to help stimulate muscle activation to support a joint better. It does not have the same protective properties as the typical athletic tape that we would use to prevent like an ankle sprain, but it can be very useful when we're rehabilitating an injury to help the athlete to engage the muscles that we're trying to rehab and strengthen when they go and they participate in their sport.
Okay, so let's say someone's driving around town right now and they hear us and they're all kinds of interested in this. Mm-hmm. What do we do? How do you start? Is there an application process, like going just to regular COC? How do we do this?
Excellent. So great question. If they're already a student at COC, then they're already part of the process. All they need to do is go to the kinesiology department when they go to register for classes, and they will see our classes. The first one that we would recommend would be KPET 210, which is our prevention and care of athletic injuries. And that's a great introductory course into all of the injuries that we deal with in the sports medicine profession, and then all the professions and careers available in sports medicine. There's no application process to become part of our sports medicine program, and all of the classes can actually be taken in one semester. So if they know, I want to get this certificate in therapeutic procedures, they can complete all 5 classes in just one semester.
Are there more than one certificate? Like, you know, if you want to do... Are there different directions is what I'm saying? Can you get a certificate in this and a certificate in that? And follow-up question already, can you get a certificate in everything? Like,
Well, there is definitely lots of different certificates that we offer at College of the Canyons. And specifically sports medicine, this is the only certificate that we currently offer. We are working on a non-credit certificate that will give a student similar training to this certificate, but on the non-credit side. And where this certificate is most beneficial is for those students who are interested in getting a job in a physical therapy or chiropractic clinic as an aide and giving that direct patient care under the supervision of a clinician. So if they're interested, they can do this certificate. Now, on the kinesiology side, we have a personal trainer certificate. And then, of course, across the entire college, we have tons of certificates. Now, for our students, typically they're going to be interested in pursuing higher education because all sports medicine professionals require advanced degrees. So they'll come in, they will take the classes in our certificate, which will then also give them credit working towards their kinesiology associates for transfer. Then they will transfer to a 4-year, complete their kinesiology bachelor's, and then they will work to get into a postgraduate professional program.
I don't think people realize that COC is not your grandma's community college anymore.
No.
It is not. I remember when, years and years and years and years ago when I was ready to go to college, and my local, not COC, but my local community college, there were like 5 things you could do. I mean, it's, I don't think people fully understand the amount of things you guys offer. And so specifically too, not just, sports medicine, not just, therapy. You get very specific. You have these credits that can transfer. And I think people need to, and myself included, need to get a little bit more of an education on what you guys really do offer, because it's a 2-year, in my experience now, talking to so many people at COC, it's a 2-year school that really is like a 4-year school. You offer so much and so many different things and have so much expertise in all these fields.
Yes.
Sarah, if someone wants to start an application, they're not enrolled. They're not
Okay.
enrolled. I'm giving you a hypothetical.
Okay.
They're not enrolled, but this is like right what they want to do. How do we get started? Do we go to the website? Do we go
Yes.
physically to the school? What do we do?
No, you can absolutely go onto the website. It's www.canyons.edu. If you're wanting specific information about our sports med program, just add that / and sports medicine, and you'll go directly to our page. But if you go to the main home page, you will see the opportunity where right on that front page, apply, become a student, and they will walk you through the process. I can say from experience that everyone at COC, we love this community. We love partnering with this community, and we love seeing the students in our community excel. If we can provide that opportunity to either, provide them the education and certificate they need to enter the workforce, or the education that they need to then transfer, we want to help them achieve that. So everybody at the college is super friendly, super helpful. If you have any questions, we're available, we're there. But if you're also super online savvy, you can complete most of this online.
Sarah, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming in and explaining everything. You clearly know your stuff, and I love that. Sarah, have a great rest of your week.
Tori, thank you so much, and you as well.
I'm Susan Owen.